Hello everybody. Today I wanted to make a part 2, I guess, sorta, or like a follow-up to the video I made on like rebooting Final Stand, the resetting people. It got got like 2,000 views like pretty quickly, and a lot of people agreed with it, but a lot of people disagreed with it. And when a lot of people disagreed with it, I mean a lot of people disagreed with it. So I just wanted to correct a few people on what they said in the video, a few of the comments. I want to restate what I really wanted because I don't think people listened because they just, soon as they heard the word reset, they just died and they went to the comment section to roast me. But, uh. So, and one more thing is that so we'll just get in the comments thing. And the first comment that I saw the most was like, what about the grinders, like the people that got to level 1k or 2k from like grinding. So I when I went and got the best person I could think of, aside from JR, which was Tazuni bro, or Saiyan Demon as he's now known as. You might know him from a few videos from like Ultra Hands, or I think even from JR. He was in a few JR videos as well. I don't know. He's the level 2000 Saiyan. All right, a level 2000 Saiyan is a pretty big deal, I talked with him and I got a few like DMs with him, I have a screenshot of like the main thing that he said on everything that I said, like the reset and everything, and what he thinks should happen from a grinder standpoint. Which I agree with him. He sort of like talked me into it. I still think a reset like wouldn't be horrible, but like thinking about it, like there are better things that could happen. And let me just start wailing on this guy. Let me turn off this audio in case it doesn't, like, in case it goes over what I'm trying to say. So I talked to Saiyan Demon. He didn't really agree with a reset, but what he did agree with was nerfing Reds. He completely understood what I was saying because he was an OG player, like I said. And if you commented saying Reds shouldn't be nerfed, you're probably not an OG player. Just gonna throw that out there. And I'm not throwing shade at you, you just don't know how good it was back then. How a 10-minute top with a good team like really was. It was amazing to like to beat top with a team like that, and like 10 minutes was fast back then, it just felt really nice. It's just the self of accomplishment that I was trying to go for, which is the main thing I want. I didn't want a reset. I just wanted like Reds to be nerfed. That was my main point. I don't think I got that across enough. My main point was that Broly and top is retarded. Like, I shouldn't be able to solo this thing in 3 minutes when it took a whole shit ton of drama in the anime to get through for Goku in Universe 7 to win. Like, Goku and Frieza, after like a decade plus of hating each other and pure despise for each other, they had to team up to do the Tournament of Power. And I brought this point up with Saiyan Demon, and he agreed with me 100%. And what he also said was heaven. Like, even like back when the dummies were a thing, like he got from level 900 to like 2k in a week, and he said that was dumb. Like he said that was completely retarded, that shouldn't have been a thing, period, which is why it was patched. If you're upset about that being patched, I think you might be a little dumb, because it was a glitch to begin with, but, I'm not going to get into that anymore, because it's already patched. But basically, all the OG players that I've talked to have said the same thing, and that it'd be amazing for the top and Broly to become harder and more rewarding to do, especially hard top. Hard top is difficult even with today's Reds, and it's not rewarding at all. Like, you get God and then you go to heaven. Like, you do it twice. It gives 50k Zenny. Like, what? What? And it doesn't give that much EXP either. Like, it should give a lot more EXP. And it should give a good amount of Zenny. It should just have more wishes as well, to be honest. I don't know. There's a few ways you could fix that. But now to address, like, I guess the reset thing and the DMs I got with Saiyan Demon. So the reset, we're just gonna forget about that because I found a better solution. If you, Snake, if you just like, I don't know, like, if you added this red thing, you don't have to reset people, which is, the whole point of me suggesting a reset was because if you add this red thing, then obviously people already are, like, high level, like Saiyan Demon and a few other people, like, JR, etc., and the others, but it's just a reset was the only thing I could think of to, like, fix that, but you could just keep them in the game and make rebirthing just so worthwhile that people will just do it anyway. Like, just make it good, you know? Like how Super Saiyan 4, you had to get there. You had to get the level 1 to Prestige 3 to get it, similar to how you have to get the 1K to rebirth in my idea. So what I'm trying to get at is that if you make it worthwhile, then people will do it. And after the reset, if people are running around with hybrids, just nerf them, you know? Like, people send you hot stats all the time and complain to Strict all the time about hybrids. I know, like, you can nerf hybrids, dude. You just open anything up for people to report players, and you can do it. Like, it's not that hard, I'm assuming, so you've done it before. But anyway, now I'm gonna get to the screenshot that Saiyan Demon and I had. It's of our conversations. Let me open up Discord right here. So I asked if Final Stand was made so Reds were nerfed and top and Broly took around 10 to 15 minutes with a good team, would you prefer that over now? And he just says he'd prefer it, but he doesn't think everyone in the game should get reset. And he should make it to... Snake should make it to... so rebirthing is worth it to players to even do it, to work for that. Like, make it good enough. So, you could just read out what he says. Only rebirth once. You have to be at level 1000. Which is what I was thinking anyway. I said that you could rebirth like 3 times maybe, but maybe once is good. Like, as long as it's good, you know? And I said, what about the people that are already above 1K? And he just got into that saying, like, what I just said. Where you could just reset... or you could just put everybody back to pures instead of resetting anybody. So, to update on my other video, by the way, you should watch the other video before this one. I'll have a link to it. So just listen to what I say in that, and then this is the correction of that video, because I thought about it a while. I took all the comments in, even the dumb ones. You know, I considered everybody, and a reset, I still personally wouldn't mind it, you know, as long as everything was fixed. But a lot of other people would certainly mind it. And even Tazuni said Saiyan Demon said that he didn't want the reset just because of, like, how much money he put in. And I know you guys said that too, but this dude is, like, the highest level in the game, period. Like, your level 500 Super Saiyan Blue Saiyan isn't that special compared to what this dude got. Like, it's nuts, like, what he's accomplished in this game, which is why I went to him, because he's the best person I could think of to ask about it. So, all in all, if Snake just made the Reds, like... Here, I'll just rephrase what I said in the other video. Reds should be nerfed how, like, you can't stack them anymore, but they double your damage in whatever form you're in. So, my example was, if you're in Super Saiyan 4, and you have 1000 melee, you use a red bean, and you get 2000 melee. Um, and for stacking, I said something else, but I'm gonna rephrase it because it's a bad idea. For stacking, you would need a team of people with red jars to stack, and stacking would be like, you just add on like another 1,000 or so. Like you add on whatever the boost was for the first one, which was a 1,000 boost from 1,000 to 200. So you just add another 1,000 on, so 3,000 and then 4,000. You know, assuming you have exactly 1,000 melee. Now my Namekian here has 200 key damage, so if he got a red, it'd be 400 key damage, and if he got another one, it'd be 600, because it's going up by 200, because that was the initial boost. I suck at English, but that was the initial boost that the red gave him, or gave the Namekian. So all in all, this specifically would make it so that soloing top would be almost dead. Like, you couldn't do it very efficiently, which you shouldn't be able to do, by the way. You shouldn't be able to do that. I don't care what anybody says. Even Saiyan Demon, the highest level, agreed that you shouldn't be able to solo this top. Like, and I have the DMs, you know, like, I'll post it in my Discord server if you guys need proof, my DMs with him. I don't necessarily, I didn't prepare to show that many DMs. I only showed the necessary ones, but I do have proof that this guy said this. Like, if you don't believe me, just go join my Discord server and ask me. I'll show you the proof. But, like, it's just, it's dumb that you could solo what Goku and Frieza and Vegeta and all of them went through, like Android 17 as well, like, what all of them went throughout, like, what, 48 minutes it was, in 2 to 3 minutes at slowest. At best, 1 minute, you know, etc. Like, even more. You can solo Broly, the villain that it took, the guy who beat up Frieza for like an hour, Golden Frieza, like true Golden Frieza, for an hour straight, and it took Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, a fusion character, to even attempt to beat him, like, and you can solo that in a minute. In this with reds, like, that's retarded. No, you shouldn't be able to do that. Like, it should take 10 to 15 minutes with a good team, and that's what the Q world is for. It's for finding teams, or just Discord servers, clans in general, like, have a Q thing for it, but it's useless. All those Q things are dead now. The Q chats are dead because there's just a guy running around soloing it for you. Like, it's not right. Like, insert the Tfue thing that he did when in the phase contract. Like, it's not right. This is bullshit. Like, it's just, it really isn't, like, no meaning. It's not, you shouldn't be able to do that. That's not fun, you know. It's a feeling of accomplishment when you beat the top after 10 minutes of doing it with a good team. Like, I don't know. I already said everything that I need to say. I'm just repeating myself at this point. So I hope you all understand that I'm seriously just looking out for this game. Like, it's gonna get super boring super fast, and you shouldn't have even been able to get to level 2,000 anyway. Like, Saiyan Demon agrees with me that, like, it was never supposed to even be possible. It would have taken you years with Tournament of Powers alone to get to that, and nobody should have done that anyway. Like, so, in conclusion, with the red nerf that I've said, would still make them viable, but it would introduce needing a team, and needing a team is good. Like, if you should need a team to do this, and it should take a decent 10 minutes, you know. It shouldn't take 40 minutes. Like, that was absurd. Like, it's a Roblox game, you know. Like, we don't need to make it picture perfect. But, like, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, really, for a Tournament of Power solo as well. Like, it's not like you have 10 level 3000s doing it to beat it in a minute. Like, you have one guy, level 600 Android, can do it in a minute. Like, I don't know. Alright, I already said everything I need to say, so I hope you guys listen carefully, and I hope that this makes you more happy than the other video I uploaded. I might even delete the video, to be honest. I'm not sure. In a few days, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Or I might just edit the title or whatever. So that's it for this video. I hope I corrected everything that I said, or re-established everything that you shouldn't have been able to get to all those levels anyway, and that top and Broly is just too easy now. So I'm just gonna leave it there. All right. I hope I did everything correctly for you guys, and I hope this video is taken better, because I don't like getting that many comments disagreeing. Like when there were that many people disagreeing with me, like a lot of them sounded like clowns, and I like wanted to throw the clown emoji at them a lot. And I did to some of them. I replied to some of them, telling them how stupid they are. But like some of them that weren't clowns had good points. So I just wanted to readjust that entire video, and I hope this did a good job of it. One of those comments was like, dude, who will the noobs rely on to help them if everyone gets reset? Think about the noobs, man. Like, and I'm as soon as he said that, I thought back to when I was level 40 trying to fight a Yeti back in like 2017. Oh my god, dude. It's just how you didn't play back then, and this dude said he was a beta, and he's like, think of the noobs, man. Like, what? Clown emoji to that guy. Alright? Clown emoji to that guy. But I'm gonna end the video before I say something stupid. Take care.